Hi guys. I I have a weird deja vu feeling going on here that I have done this video once already, but I can't remember doing it. Well, yeah, it's like I have a feeling that I've done it, but I can't find it anywhere, should I say. So I'm suspecting, I don't know, I can't find it anywhere on the channel. Maybe I'm looking in the wrong place. But maybe I'm suspecting possibly I might have videoed it, but then never actually edited it and uploaded it, and it somehow got deleted, or there may have been a part in it that I weren't happy with, so I deleted it thinking I'll refilm it. I don't know, but anyway, I'm going to do it again. So if you've already seen it, then you're getting another preview for anybody who hasn't. But yeah, so quite a while back now, myself and my mum went to one of our favourite charity shops. We got loads of stuff. So I thought I'd come and share it with you. I know for a fact that I've talked about some of this stuff on one of my Social Saturday videos, and I'm wondering if that's where I'm confusing myself, thinking, oh, I've already shown that. Which I did, kind of. I did a little sneaky preview on the Social Saturday, but I don't remember actually physically filming like I am now. But I've no idea, guys. I can't remember that far back. It's been a while. So anyway, yeah. So I didn't actually get any bedding that I can remember. But I did bag myself a couple of tubs, which is awesome because I love this sort of thing. Where I'm going to put them, I don't know. But yeah, so I got this. I know you can't see it properly, but it's just a wooden tub. Yep, that's got one of them covers, so it can be removed for washing. But yeah, this has been quite useful over the last few weeks, probably about 4, maybe 5 weeks, for keeping my own digikits in. Because as I mentioned before in a previous video, I am getting inundated with my own. Because I print them off to do the test copies, and then I print them off to do the video to let you know that they're being launched, and then I never do anything with them. But yeah, so that's coming useful for storing those. And then I can't even lift this one. Oh yeah, I can't. Oh my gosh, my shoulder. Shouldn't be doing this. Then I got this, which probably is a magazine rack, and it's full of books because I also got the books. So let's not do that because that hurts my shoulder. Let's move this stuff instead because that's for 2 more videos. Oh, 1 second, guys. Clip clop. I'll show you in a sec what are we doing. Right. So let's move this over here. Right, that's it. And sat on top of the chair. Sorry, this is where I just clippy clop it off to, guys. Yeah, I've got my boots on today. I got this as well. With all intentions of making a cover out of it. It is a cushion cover. And it's absolutely beautiful. Beautiful pale like denim tone. Blue. As you can see, beautiful flowers and birds and everything. It's super soft as well. Same on both sides. And yeah, I kind of just didn't have the heart to cut it up, so it actually became a pillow, a cushion pillow, as some people call them. We call them cushions here in the UK. But yeah, so we are actually using it as a cushion cover, with the cushion inside it on the chair in the living room. There's already a cushion in there. But yeah, so I just wanted to show you that, guys, because I just love it. I think it's absolutely awesome. It's absolutely beautiful. And it ties in really well with the decor. Throw that back on the chair. Oh, and then I found this. I love this. I had to have this. I was thinking more for me, but I've actually been using it for storage. Look at this, guys. Awesome. Nice bag. And I won't lie, I bought it with all intentions of taking those ruffles off and using them. And then cutting the bag up and using the bag. You know, like using this bit and the bit under the ruffles as a journal cover or something, because it's just gorgeous material, very thick, almost like upholstery material. But I love this bag. There's nothing wrong with it. It's structurally sound, a bit dirty inside because I haven't thrown it in the washing machine yet since getting it. But, you know, it's awesome. I love it. I don't know. Some French thing anyway. Floozy it's called. Oh my gosh. Sorry. I used to get called that all the time at school. Oh dear me. Don't know why. But yeah, and then it's got this chain attached to it here. And two, look at this, little material flowers. Which is super cool. And then obviously a nice long handle. These are what I call bucket bags. Because it's obviously one big bag. And I don't know what the actual... Some of them are actually branded bucket bags when you buy them. But this is what I call them anyway. Because you literally just throw everything in it like you would in a bucket. But I love these type of bags that have the adjustable straps. Because I tend to wear it... Obviously around mine. I don't put it over my shoulder. I kind of do put it over my shoulder, but not on one side. I put it on this side and then kind of drapes it across. Drapes it, whatever you... I don't know, whatever. Bad English today. Can't you tell I haven't filmed for ages? It feels so weird. I'm probably speed talk through this because I'm actually getting ready to go out as well. I need to go to the post office and post the 1000 subbies giveaway prize. This I know I did show off. Well, I didn't show off, but I did a sneaky peek in my Social Saturday video. I did get another cushion cover, which is beautiful. And without giving too much away, because this is going to be a gift for somebody. There you go. That's all I'm going to show. Like I said, that is going to be a gift for somebody. I just haven't got around to doing anything with it just yet. Then I got 2 trays. I've no idea why I saw them and thought, oh, I'll have them. I have actually been using them. I don't know if you've seen them in videos, but I have had, maybe not because of the trimmer being here, but I have actually been using them over to the side there with bits and bats in them, and they've been very useful, so that's awesome. This one is like a New York, America theme type thing, which is cool, travel theme, and then just one with beautiful leaves on. I like the colour of this one. I like them both, but I like the colour of that one. So yeah, that can go back. They can go back over there because I've actually taken stuff out of them to show them on camera. Then I got this, which is some kind of a dress, crochet I think, I'm not sure, but it's a dress. It's one of them kind of dresses that you put over the top of a costume or something underneath it, whatever. But yeah, and I got it specifically to cut up because look at all this on it, guys. I mean, yeah, from there to there, that bit there, you've got a big strip there, and then you've got all these little flowers here to cut out and use as like appliques and what have you. And of course it goes all the way around on both sides. So that is a YouTube watching session. I will chop those up whilst watching YouTube, where I don't have to think about what I'm doing. And then pretty sure there's something else in this room, but I can't remember what, because I've had this stuff that long. I've actually used quite a bit of it, or I've been using quite a bit of it. I can't see anything, but I'm sure there is. You know, when you just get that niggling feeling that, oh, there's something else. But no, I can't see anything off the top of my head. So anyway, yep, so then we get to the books. So when we got the books were, I think their books are usually about £1 each, something like 50p or £1 each. When we got there, they were 5 for £1. Yeah, 5 for £1, and I got one free because I actually bought 6 books, but she's just like, you can have them all. But yeah, so I got this one, which is obviously a herbs one, botanical themed. Sorry guys, excuse the slurping, I'm really thirsty today. Yeah, so on potatoes. But there's some really good pictures and stuff in here that would be good to cut out and use as little like tags and stuff like that. Little journal cards, that sort of thing, or embellishments on envelopes and what have you. So veggies and herbs. So we've got that one, and I'm going to pile these up here and then I can show you the tub. Then I got, see, there was something else, I knew it. Let me get it. I got 6 books, not 5. 7 books, not 5. Yes, I did. There is this book, which is a book about the Titanic and Titanic memorabilia collection. So this really, really caught my eye, and this is what made me buy it. This is not authentic, you know, this is not original ephemera, original stuff. This is like what we do. And I looked at it and I was like, oh my gosh, look, it's got a pocket in it and everything. And then in here, you know, they've got the copies of proper ephemera. So there's that, then there's a flyer, excuse me, a postcard, and then there's another flyer there, and then this one. How cool is this, guys? Like, seriously, it's like, oh my gosh, that's what we do. So, you know, all those people out there watching what we do and going, that's really weird, that. I don't know why they do that. You know, these did it too. But yeah, so this is just, like I said, a really cool book about the Titanic and what have you. And it's got loads of stuff like this inside it. Loads of pictures and other stuff, obviously. The information and everything. Yeah, so sad. But yeah, I just thought it were really, it was that drew me to the book more than anything. I just thought it were really cool. And I mean, this isn't an old book, it's from 2012, so it's only like 8-year-old. Yeah, copyright 2011 but published in 2012. So like I said, it's only 8-year-old, which is quite recent really. So, well, it was the 100th anniversary, obviously. But yeah, 1912 it was, wasn't it? Yes, obviously, if 2012 was the 100th, oh gosh, honestly, 1912, my grandma would have been 2-year-old when that happened, my dad's mum. I remember her telling us about about that. She vaguely remembers bits of it. But yeah, so, like I said, I got that because that ephemera just like, oh my gosh, that pocket at the beginning just grabbed my attention straight away. But also because previously, when I was a design team member previously for Sherri over at Antique Paperie, she actually has some Titanic themed prints. Not a full kit, but she does actually have some Titanic themed stuff. Kit prints in her, well, in the files that we got as design team members. So I was thinking it might be good. I was actually thinking of not pulling that apart, but altering it. But we shall see, and that's a project for probably way down the line in the future because I've just got too much on my plate at the moment. And then we have this one. And yeah, I fell in love with the cover on this one straight away. My thoughts were, when it just says traditional favourites. This is actually a sewing book. The Art of Sewing. I don't know if you can see that. I'm not sure if it's focusing on it. But yeah, it says The Art of Sewing / traditional favourites. So like I said, it is actually a sewing themed book, which is super cool. And yeah, I have a ton, absolute ton of, oh, that'd make a really cute, that'd make a nice pocket, that, wouldn't it? Put a strip across there. Oh! Right, let's just fold that right here and now, and then I don't forget about it. Yeah, this is what I was thinking of doing. I was thinking of altering it. Because, like I said, I have an absolute... Oh my gosh, that would look even better. I think that's going to do it. I could just put something there. Oh my gosh. Yeah, like I was saying for the 100th time, I have an absolute ton of sewing patterns and stuff behind me on a little basket. And I have a load of sewing stuff, sewing theme stuff and what have you anyway, and yeah, just... So what I was thinking was to alter this. It's going to be a big book, obviously. But alter this, and then instead of keeping that there, although it is a sewing theme, so I may even keep that. My thoughts were, because that's got a band on it, was to cover it with lace or something, not washi tape, duct tape or something like that. But if I'm going to keep this as a sewing themed journal, I may actually even keep it as is, because the cover is brilliant, structurally sound, there's no damage to it or anything. So yeah, I may even keep it as is. What's the copyright on this? It's a recent 1975. Well, not recent, but it's not 45-year-old. Wow, 45-year-old. That's actually vintage then, isn't it? Yeah, vintage, or no, antique is 100, isn't it? I can't remember anyway. It depends where you go, where you look, what they tell you, what they suggest vintage and antique and stuff is. So but yeah, so that's what I plan to do with that one. I'm going to alter that one. Like I said, I have tons of sewing theme stuff here anyway, pattern paper and stuff like that. But again, when I was design team member for Sherri at Antique Paperie, she has loads of sewing themed kits. I actually made a little needle book for Michelle over at Shell's CCC with Sherri's kit. I made it last year for Shell's birthday, but I used Sherri's kit to do it. One of Sherri's kits anyway. But yeah, so again, I can use that. And then what have we got in here? Let me see. Right, we have another garden one. Yep, so Gardener's World. So this, as usual, my thoughts were just to gut and use, because there's, you know, nice bits of stuff there that would be good for tags, background collaging and that sort of thing, beautiful photo images and things like that. Some of these will make nice fussy cuts on nice focal points. But yeah, so I really need to actually do this and cut these books up instead of just buying them and hoarding them. Although, you know, hoarding is a struggle sometimes, but then again, when we went into the first nationwide lockdown earlier on this year, all the hoarding of books came in very useful up on the bookshelf, because all the books that I had up on the bookshelf I used as part of Taylor's homeschooling. It became his homeschool library. So, you know, there are some good things about hoarding. And then, oh my gosh, I got this. And, shh, don't tell my dad. Because if he sees this and he sees what I'm doing with it, he'll have a fit. He really is likely to bash me over the head with it. Because I think it's I'm not sure if it's these. I think it is. My dad has a really big collection of these books, antiques, or some very similar anyway. But yeah, I had to have this, the antiques collection. This is, the copyright on this is 1973. Wow. So that's, whatever, I can't do math, 47-year-old. Yeah, but wow, look at these. And that's what I love about this, because this is an older one. Obviously from 1973. These are all older stuff, more vintage style stuff. So, yeah, we don't want to look at them. Well, I don't anyway. But yeah, and lots of black and white images as well, so that's cool. Oh my gosh, that's gorgeous. Wow. I haven't actually looked through it, I just saw it and went, oh wow, I'm having that. Oh, cool. Do you know some of this stuff? Oh, that, oh my gosh, straight away, journal card, guys. Or tag. Very big journal card. Fold it in half, journal card. Awesome. What's on the back? Oh, oh no. Oh, or two. Oh my gosh, bookmark. Oh, you see where I'm going with this? You see where I'm going? But yeah, I'm going to say some of these ornaments. Oh my gosh, yep. Some of these ornaments we probably had in the house as I was growing up. Oh my gosh, yes, we had lots of them. My dad is a clock fanatic. Clock and watches. He used to be like a watchmaker type things. Where I get most of my jewellery making obsessions from, my dad and his tinkering. Oh my god, we had them and all. Is that Clarice Clef? No. I don't know. It reminds me of it anyway. Oh. Wow. Sorry, I'm just reminiscing a bit here, guys. I think we even have that as well. Had that. We have one very, very similar. Wow. Oh my gosh. I've completely lost my train of thought now. That threw me off, did that? Cool. But yeah, anyway. Clocks, that's it. My dad were a tinkerer. Clocks and watches and stuff like that, yeah. And that's where I get a lot of my jewellery making stuff from and what I've used. Well, the knack or urges or whatever, I don't know. But yeah, creativity side of things anyway. I get it from my dad with the tinkering. I get the crafting side from mum. But all the fiddly bits and what have you, I definitely get from my dad. But yeah, oh my goodness. Wow. Wow, I bet you've never heard me so quiet, have you? Jewellery glossary. Oh, that's pretty. Gorgeous. Right, let's move on. I'll be here all day, just flicking through. It's gorgeous anyway, but yeah, yeah, like I said, I got that, but shh, don't tell my dad. If that is the ones that he collects, he will likely already have that anyway, but he'll still string me up for chopping it up. And then I had to have it. Yeah, this one amused me. It's, as you can see, a Reader's Digest Driver's Atlas of the British Isles, and it's cool, as most maps and stuff are. Do you know, I used to love playing with these when I was younger. We used to have loads of them in the back of the car. Like, we'd have one to use, and then just a spare one for us, like, playing on, and whenever we'd go out anywhere on a road trip, which we did a lot when I was younger. I used to get the map out and follow the route and everything with different marker pens. Don't ask me what happened to that book. Long gone. 1991 reprinted. So it's not even really that old. Copyright 1998, reprinted with amendments 1991. Yeah. Old enough, but, you know. But this one kind of amused me. Amused me a little bit because you get to the map side of it. You've got these, look at all this. You've got these small pages, which I thought, oh my gosh, straight away. They'd be awesome for tags. But yeah, so you've got them, and then the map actually folds out. So cool is that. It actually folds out to fit the pages. Well, fit the book really, but that's really cool. I've not seen one like that, so... My gosh, we've been some of these places. We've been all over. London. My dad grew up in London. My dad was born in London, in Reading. Yeah, he grew up there, and then he was evacuated up here during the war to Nelson, to a family that we have in Nelson, and he grew up there. I'm not from Nelson now, actually from Oswaldtwistle. I was born in Blackburn when it was open, Blackburn Royal Infirmary. And then we're at Queen's Park then. Can't remember whether Mum said it had swapped over to Queen's Park by then. Yeah, I was born there and then grew up in Oswaldtwistle. Here we are, Lancashire. And then, yeah, moved to Accrington. And you know, funnily enough, I may have mentioned this before actually, and funnily enough, the second house that we moved to, I was 7-year-old when we moved from the home that I grew up in as a baby. I was 7, sorry. And we moved from there to a house on Central Avenue, still in Oswaldtwistle, but we moved from Kestrel Terrace to a house in Oswaldtwistle, a house on Twates's Road in Oswaldtwistle, on Central Avenue, and we lived right at the bottom, at number 22, and my husband was born in the house right at the top of the street at number 16, many years before we lived there. But yeah, so how cool is that? Not just my husband, I think a few of them were born in that house, but yeah, they were born in that house and grew up there. But yeah, so right at the top of the street. Did I just say number 60? No, it was number 13. Whatever, anyway, but yeah, house we were down here right at the bottom corner, and they were like top house. It were an avenue obviously, so it went round like that. And theirs were right at the top there, and ours were right down here in the corner. But yeah, so he'd obviously grown and moved away before we moved there. But yeah, how cool. Right, let's get back to this. That's where I'm looking at. Lancashire, that's where we are. And already I can see Blackburn. I can see Oswaldtwistle. You guys probably can't. And I can see Accrington, where I am. Yeah, so, are you in? Where are you? Let me see. Yeah, there you are. Right, so I grew up here in Oswaldtwistle. Then moved to, well, 2 houses in Oswaldtwistle, and then we moved from there to Accrington, where my parents still are now, and then I moved from there all over the place. I lived in Clayton-le-Moors, and then moved back to Accrington, and then yep, moved to church, then back to Accrington, and then back in church. And do you know the funny thing is, church and Accrington, yeah, they look so far away, but they're not. My parents live 2 doors away from me, and the only thing separating us is just a little side street. But my parents live 2 doors away, and they are in Accrington. We are the corner house on the street that separates us across the road. We are the corner house, and we are the start of church. The white line in the middle of the road that separates me and my parents is Accrington and church border. So how weird is that? Yeah, so although we live on the same street, it is a long road. Yeah, my parents live in Accrington, and we live in church. We have different postcodes as well. How weird is that? But yeah, and then we'll move on because this video's like 30 minutes long. We're finished now anyway, near enough. And then I got this one, Illustrated Guide to Britain. 1998. But yeah, again, more maps and things and countryside and what have you. Yeah. Cool. These are smaller maps, but still, I like them because they'd make nice little journal cards. But yeah, so that's it for the box. And then the tub, the basket thing that there was in that I couldn't lift up with them in properly is just this. It's just another wicker basket one, and it's got 3 compartments in varying angles. But yeah, so that's it, guys. That is my craft haul from quite a while back. Wow, what are we now? November. It would have been. Do you know when it were? It was September, and it was the day that Taylor went back to school. It was either the day he went back to school or the day after Taylor went back to school. We decided to, I think it was the day he went back. I wanted to keep my mind occupied, so me and Mum decided to go to our favourite charity shop in Blackburn. And yeah, so got quite a bit of stuff actually, and we had a really good day. And then yeah, so there you go, guys, that's all my stuff. As I said, I'm pretty sure I've done this once, but I can't for the life of me find that video. Can't even find it on the channel. But anyway, I'm gonna love you and leave you guys, and yeah, I will see you later. Thank you very much for watching. Goodbye.